Hello and welcome to the 7th episode of Inside Edge. I'm your host, Akshay Sirsalewala. When I joined IIM Code in 2018, one of my goals was to be rank 1 in college. I was motivated, I was pumped. Side note, that never happened. But if you ask any incoming student what they want to achieve in the next 2 years of their MBA life, they will probably say the same thing. Who doesn't want to win the gold medal, right? But how can you achieve that? Does it mean that you will have to sacrifice participating in case competitions and joining committees? In this video, we will share the secret sauce through which you can become a top 5 percentiler. We also have Himanshu Makhija, FMS batch of 2020 rank 1, and Akash Agarwal, IIM Code batch of 2020 rank 1, who will share crucial tips on time management and what they did differently. So why wait? Let's dive in. Just like being in the top 5% of the batch academically, do you also want to be in the top 5% of the batch in terms of placements? If yes, do check out the Consult Festival organized by Inside IIM, where you will be mentored by recruiters like BCG, Arthur D. Little, PwC, etc. So why wait? Do check out the link in the description.
For the past year at Inside IIM, we have been conducting one-on-one career coaching sessions as counsel, short domain-specific courses as masterclasses, and university-affiliated certificate programs. Now, we are extremely excited to announce that we have a new home for all these highly rated programs in altuni.in. So, if you are looking to earn a high salary, get a promotion, switch jobs, click on the link in the description or just visit altuni.in. Thank you, enjoy the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss an update. Cheers.
Part 1, Course Structure. Now there are 6 terms spread across 2 years. Each term will have 6 to 8 subjects. The typical marks breakup for each subject is 1. Proper exams, which constitute 60%, comprising of midterm examinations and end term examinations. Then you have projects, which constitute around 20% of the marks. You have surprise tests and class tests, which constitute another 15%. And then lastly, class participation, which constitutes 5%. Now let's see how you can ace each section. Component 1, exams, which constitutes 60%. Now there are 3 things which would be the biggest game changers in this section. Point 1, consistently listening in class. Trust me, half of your job will be done then and there. If you quote the same example which the prof mentioned in class, he will be mighty impressed. Point 2, either you take notes in the classroom or you outsource it to a friend. It's extremely difficult to go through the entire course material, so it's better if you have proper notes. 3, trying to get past papers from your seniors. Many professors keep as much as 50 to 60% of the questions same. It's an easy hack to get a better score. Another important thing is having different strategies for technical and non-technical subjects. For technical subjects like finance and accounting, if you know the concept, you will get the marks. Focus on getting your basics in place. For non-technical subjects like HR, marketing, etc., everyone basically will have the same content. In such cases, the structure and presentation of your answers becomes very important. One of the IMK toppers actually took red, blue and black pens to the examination halls so that he could beautify the output and highlight the points for the examiner. For such subjects, group studies also becomes very critical. You could have 4 people read 4 different parts and then everyone can come together and discuss it, saving time, and also you end up having a fulfilling discussion to understand the concepts better. Component 2, project. Now this 20% component is unfortunately not just in your hands. For every project, you will have 4 to 5 members. Try finding project mates who are equally motivated and value academics. You definitely do not want free riders. Clearly allocate the parts, and in case someone is not doing his or her bit, be ready to push him. Component 3, class tests. Consistency matters the most here. If you take down notes judiciously, ensure that you are spending some time once you go back to your room, that will be enough. That time spent in your room will go a long way in helping you for your end sems and mid sem exams as well. Component 4, class participation. Even though it makes only 5% of the marks, don't neglect it. Sometimes grades will change by even as small as zero point 0.5 marks. So if you're genuinely interested in a subject, CP will not be a problem, of course. But if you are not, try a different approach. Instead of answering, try to ask relevant questions. Try to start a conversation, have counter questions, and CP will be registered. Now let's listen to Akash Agarwal. I am Codicode batch of 2020, rank 1. Share his views on is it possible to be rank 1 as well as be involved in case competitions and be a part of clubs or committees.
The answer to this question is the most overused answer given in any MBA institute, and that is it depends. It depends on following three factors. The first is focus. Instead of giving your 10% effort in 10 different cases, try to give your 100% in a case in which you have genuine interest. Second is prioritize your task daily. Every day, your priorities will change. Therefore, devote your time to a task which deserves your attention the most. The third is perseverance. Initially, it may seem that you are not able to manage all three of them, but mark my words, just give your best. Ultimately, it will lead to a better result. To show that it is possible, I want to share my personal experience. Apart from being IR1 of IMK, I was also the senior member of Placements Preparation Committee as well as I represented IMK nationally in CFA Research Challenge as well as in some other cases. Therefore, if you focus, prioritize, and persevere, I am sure that you will be able to maintain a fine balance between your extracurriculars and your academics.
Now let's listen to Himanshu Makhija, FMS, batch of 2020, rank 1. Share his tips through which you can become rank 1 of your college.
Hi, I'm Himanshu Makhija. I graduated from FMS Delhi in 2020 and I was the rank 1 while I was there. And here are some of the tips that I have for you to be able to get into the top 5% at your school. So I have divided the advice I have for you into three parts. The first part is about picking the right electives. It's really important to pick electives which either interest you or from a professor who you really admire. By doing this, you will ensure that you are motivated about the subject till the end of the course. Another thing that you can do here is try to pick subjects that in which you can create synergies. For example, you can pick operations research and a supply chain course together in the same semester so that you can use their cases and theory simultaneously in exams and group assignments. The second area of my advice is related to group and individual assignments. Related to group assignments, try to have at least one peer whom you have a good rapport with. It may or may not be your friend, but it should be somebody who you trust enough to not review their work. The second part in this would be whenever you try to submit an individual assignment or a group assignment, try to give out a little bit extra in terms of either analysis or framework or something supporting your work from theory so that it can be an icing on your cake. The third and final part of my advice would be related to the final exams. I would suggest you read directly from the course book rather than notes and summaries. And even if you're able to remember 20 to 30% of what there is in the course book and replicate it in your exams, it will really resonate with your examiner. Another thing that I would advise you is to try to write your answers in such a way that the reader enjoys them. You could either do it by making them pictorial and neat, or you could write really crisp answers. And please remember, there is no correlation between the length of your answer and the marks. Finally, it's really important to enjoy this journey regardless of whether you get into the top 5%. Good luck.
I cannot thank Himanshu and Akash enough for sharing their valuable insights. I hope this video really helped you. If you like this video, please do like, share and comment. Stay tuned, stay safe, take care.